If you're an entrepreneur and you're operating 99.999999999% of your business out of 1 to 2 bank accounts, then you are headed down a very dangerous road. However, no worries, because while this is a mistake that many business owners make, in this video, I'm gonna give you the top 5 bank accounts that you need to have and why. Let's begin. Now, this video was actually inspired by a book that I read by a gentleman by the name of Mike Michalowicz called Profit First, which is essentially a book that provides a framework to assist entrepreneurs with one of the biggest challenges that we face, which is managing our business's finances, otherwise known as just knowing your numbers. Now, I would strongly encourage all of you as entrepreneurs to purchase that book, but if you decide not to, Mr. Michalowicz simply explains that having multiple bank accounts for various aspects of your business will allow you to manage your finances more effectively and efficiently. But before I jump into all of that, I do want to let you guys know that I actually have a free business credit workshop coming this Thursday. And if you're an entrepreneur that wants to learn how to access at least $50,000 in business credit, regardless of your credit score, click the link in the description below to secure your seat because it's free. But back to the video. So let's break down these 5 bank accounts that you need as an entrepreneur. Now, account number 1 is going to be called your operations account. Now, this is the bank account that you'll use for most of the transactions in your business. So any money that comes into your business as income and out of your business to cover expenses such as payroll, software fees, subscription, etc., are going to be taken care of using this account. Now, the money from this account is what will be used to fund the remaining 4 accounts that'll help to provide clarity on your business's financial standing. The next account is going to be your profit account. So at the end of every month as a business owner, you should be reviewing your profit and loss statements for the month to see how profitable your business was. Now, whatever that number is should not remain in your operations account, but should be rolled over into your profit account. Now, this account will essentially act as an investment account for your business, meaning that all of the money allocated to the profit account will be your business's budget to make investments into certain things like mentorship, business conferences. Maybe you want to purchase some new equipment for your business like a laptop and so forth and so on. Now, most entrepreneurs calculate the profitability of their business for that month by taking the overall gross revenue for the month, subtracting the expenses paid for that month from the gross revenue, and whatever is left over is considered profit. But Mr. Michalowicz, on the other hand, presented a principle where instead you take your gross revenue for that month, subtract the profit first from that amount, and then base the rest of your finances on whatever is left from that amount. Now, I know that may seem very confusing and I don't want to go too much into that on this video, but if you want me to break down the game on this for another video, comment the word profit first and I'll make it happen. Now, the next 3 accounts mentioned are actually the most important accounts, so I want you guys to pay very close attention. Your 3rd account is going to be for marketing, and this one is huge, so I need you guys to listen to me when I say this. If you are not setting money aside to market your business will not grow. Period. One of my favorite coaches in the sales space, Myron Golden, said it best where he said, the person who wins in business is not the person who's best at what they do, but rather it's the person who communicates what they do the best. And that communication is done through marketing. McDonald's is not the biggest restaurant in the world, but they are one of the biggest, if not the biggest. Why? Because they invest billions of dollars each year towards marketing their business as much as possible. So what about your business? Make sure your business has a budget on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis that's being allocated to this account for paid ads, video editors, IG shout out pages, whatever it may be, to ensure that your business is getting pushed in front of the right eyes. Now, some of you may say, well, isn't marketing an expense? And if so, why would I create a separate account for my marketing budget instead of keeping it inside of my operations account? Which is a great question. Now, the answer to that question is the reason for this is that your operations account is for expenses in your business like software, subscriptions, and payroll for yourself and for your employees, right? Expenses that are fairly predictable and consistent on a month-to-month basis. But with marketing, your budget may be fluid on a month-to-month basis because of how capital intensive marketing is, and it would be best to have a separate account for this so you can see exactly how much you're spending on a monthly basis to market your business and not commingle these funds with the operational expenses of running your business. Now, your 4th account is easily the most important account of them all, and it's for taxes, taxes, taxes. You know, they say 3 things in life are guaranteed: death, taxes, And Marvin Francois keeping a little baddie breathing on him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? No, but the tax savings account is extremely imperative, right? The first 3 bank accounts are going to be checkings accounts, but this account is going to be a savings account because once money goes in, the only time it should ever go out is when it's time to pay quarterly tax payment or to pay your annual taxes for the previous year. Now, how much you put into this account varies based on what state your business is based in, whether you have an LLC versus an S Corp, along with some other things. But regardless of what that number is, making sure that you have this account set up to send your estimated tax payment to is an absolute must-have. The 5th and final account is going to be your reserve account for your business. Now, if you walk away from this video with nothing else, walk away with this. The life of an entrepreneur is an unstable one, and your business will ebb and flow. You could do $50,000 in revenue one month and then do $18,000 the next month. You can have a stretch where your merchant account deals with an issue that results in your money getting held up for months, right? Things happen, and the best way to prepare for those things is to give your business a reserve account. Now, this account is essentially going to act as an emergency fund for your business, and it'll be a savings account that only gets touched for absolute emergencies. And ideally, you're suggested to have at least 6 to 12 months of business expenses saved in this account. So let's say it costs $10,000 a month to run your business savings account should have at least $60,000 to $120,000 in it to be prepared for a rainy day. Because when it comes to things going wrong in business, it's never a matter of if, it's always a matter of when. So as a review, the 5 accounts that you need are an operations account, a profit account, a marketing account, a tax account, and a reserve/savings account. Okay, you want to get these 5 accounts, learn how to manage them correctly, and then from there your business will be on track for financial success in no time. But that's all for this video. You don't have to like, but you do have to subscribe for more content like this, and make sure you secure your seat for my free business credit class on Thursday if you haven't already. Link is in the description. Peace.